Hello everyone, today I have a fairly short little video where I just wanted to talk about some of the things I wish I had known before I started botting and some of the things I learned over the years. So first off, proxies increase the risk of you getting banned. I always hear noobs talking about, oh my gosh, I got banned and I bought a proxy, blah blah blah. The thing is, proxies stop you from getting chain banned, but they don't lower the ban rates or make it harder for you to get banned. And even with that said, you can still get mass accounts banned in ban waves anyway. That being said, not using proxies is just plain stupid and greedy, in my opinion. If you're going to gold farm at all, you should use proxies and use one account per proxy. Because if one of those accounts gets banned and the second account is on the same IP, you already wasted more money on a bond than you would have just for another proxy. The second thing I wanted to talk about is it doesn't matter if you do Tutorial Island by hand if you do it on a low quality proxy. And Jagex's anti-bot detection is terrible, and they will ban you for doing certain things on a proxy even if you didn't break any rules. Say if you complete Tutorial Island on a quote-unquote flagged IP and then do certain actions, for example, walking to the GE, receiving GP directly from another account, go straight for 7 quest points. The chance of them banning or locking your account almost instantly once you have done these things is probably higher than 80%. The third thing is Jagex can and will ban you for trading small amounts of wealth from a 1 to 2 account bot farm to your main. I always hear people go, oh, I just want to run 1 or 2 Zora bots and make some extra money from my main. If they detect an account is gold farming and trading that wealth to another account, it doesn't really matter how much wealth it is, but you could get an account that you care about banned for less than, say, 100k. I knew a guy that had a couple bots just killing chickens, and then he traded probably like 300k worth of feathers to his main, and then his main got banned for macroing. So basically all I'm saying is don't put your main account at risk, or really any account that you'd care about. Just make a mule account and use that. So the fourth and fifth things I wanted to talk about go hand in hand with each other, and it might piss some people off because they want to be a big gold farmer and pay off their house, or maybe supply their main with enough to buy gear. But realistically, unless you play your accounts mostly legit and build them like mains for the long run, which I wouldn't recommend because they can be banned at any time and it hurts getting an account you care about banned, it's almost always a better idea to just buy gold instead of going, oh, I'll just start 2 noob accounts and make 600k an hour on them and trade them to my main every day. I think your time would be way better off just buying gold. Because after you account for your electricity, how much the scripts cost, the membership, the costs from bans, it's just not really worth it. What ends up happening is people make a profit and then they get banned and then lose money and then keep losing more and more money trying to obtain that profit again. And the second part of that is if you want to bot some stats, realistically, unless you've either been botting for years and know what you're doing, or don't care at all if you get banned, you're probably better off getting Venezuelans to power level your account for like $1 an hour. And next up is things like Ghost Mouse or AHK are actually relatively safe since they're essentially crappy private scripts. But if a JMod looks into your account, the chance of you getting banned is extremely likely. But if you don't end up getting reported or stream yourself doing stupid things, you'll probably be okay. Thing number 7 is mobile botting. So mobile botting is nothing special. Sir Pugger and Sandwich Scripts gave a lot of hype to it, but after the video was made, there was an insane amount of bans for mobile botting. So if you don't know what mobile botting is or how it works, 9 times out of 10 it's just someone using a phone emulator, which is a device that pretends to be a smartphone, and a really basic killer bot that clicks on certain things at certain times. The only benefits to quote-unquote mobile botting is that they don't track mouse movements on mobile because, well, you can't since there's no mouse, but that doesn't really matter too much in my opinion. Due to the way Jagex collects data on botters, there are botting hotspots, which in short means that if you bot in these areas where other people have botted and been banned, it makes their automated system think you have a higher likelihood of being a bot. So if you bot or use macros or use auto hotkey in these areas, you'll more than likely be banned ridiculously faster than what you would in other places in the game. For example, seagulls, sand crabs, and Zora are very hot spots to bot at. So we're almost done. This is thing number 9 out of 10 on the list. But I wanted to touch on this because I see a lot of people going, oh, a JMod must have caught me botting. But when you get banned for macro major and you only get a 1 to 2 day ban, that doesn't mean that JMod was sitting right next to you and he found you and banned you. What that usually means is that your account is 10 plus years old, although not always the case, on an IP that doesn't have black marks, and they caught you, but they don't want to lose you as a customer. And if they caught you once, they can do it again. So if you're lucky enough to get a 2-day ban, don't be stupid and continue botting on that account. And this is the last piece of knowledge / information I have for you guys. But just because a script on a botting website is by a premium scripter or an admin doesn't mean that it's good. Always use trials before you buy a script, and I would highly recommend having a test account that you use scripts on before you use them on your main. My test account that I would just test random scripts on and test my own private scripts on before I use them on my main got to 1950 total before it got banned. So almost 2K total. And well, that's it, boys. If you have any questions about anything or want to tell me that I'm wrong about everything, feel free to join my Discord. The link's going to be in the description. And bye.